Paschatya-deshatani Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasa Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So continuing on the beauty, Krishna is so beautiful. Now the details are described. And Lord Shiva is one of the authorities. He is one of the Mahajanas. There are 12 Mahajanas. And he is one of the Mahajanas. Kumara, Kapila, Manu, Swayambhu, Narada, Shambhu. Swayambhu refers to Brahma, then refers to Brahma, yes, he knows. Narada, Shambhu, Kumara, Kapila, Manu, then Bali, Prahlada, Janaka, Bhishma, Bali, Vayasaki, Vayam. Vayam is Yamaraj, is speaking that I also know. In fact, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, even more interesting statement is there. Lord Shiva says that the details about loving pastimes of Krishna, I know, Shukha knows, Vyasa may know or may not know. He says that. Vyasa may know, may not know. So privileged Shukadeva Goswami is even ahead of his father. He says that. He may know or may not know. He's not very sure. So it is so confidential. Theoretically knowing is one part, but to be inside the internal details of Lord Krishna's pastime is very, very confidential. Now, before going to that, we are just meditating. Lord Shiva is giving us, is compassionately, he is revealing. We have no capacity to see what we can see. Prabhupada gives an example. Suppose in this room an ant is there. Now, can the ant understand what discussions we are having? It is beyond his capacity. So similarly, we should not be very proud of our senses. What we can understand the beauty of the Lord. You cannot see. You have no access. You have to hear. And hear from authorities. Then, even hearing from authorities with submission is equal to see. Because that's how the Lord is. Because even narration of the Lord is not different from the Lord. This is a great mystery actually. A very great mystery. You hear submissively to a pure devotee, it is not different from seeing. You are actually entering the spiritual world. It is submissively. There, the words of the pure devotee are nothing. Just like Prabhupada said, these purports are my ecstasies. So I'm just reading. Prabhupada said, every page of Bhagavatam, Krishna is there. What does it mean, every page of Bhagavatam, Krishna is there? We are not able to see. Krishna is there, provided you can access it. Just like the deity's Krishna is there, provided you can access it. If you are submissive to the Lord, He will reveal His presence. It's there. So when Prabhupada says Shastra is one of the representations of the Lord, it is also Avatara, one of the incarnations of the Lord. Both Gita and Bhagavatam are called Krishna's incarnations. So when they are incarnations of the Lord, that means Lord is provided you can access it. So you should have the key to open the lock. It is there. Suppose you have a lot of money. It's in a locker. You cannot get it unless you have the key. What is the key? So Shastra Krishna is there, but you need a key to open it. What is the key? Your submission. If you approach it submissively, Krishna will reveal, yes, you can see me in. Krishna is there within atom also. That you have no easy way to perceive. You cannot do that. Sometimes some people say God is everywhere. Why go to a temple? Who's there? They don't understand God is there everywhere. But can you perceive? Just like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna teaches how to perceive it. Krishna says, when you see the sun, remember me, that is me. In the sense that is Krishna's energy. When you see the moon, it is also Krishna's energy. So like that, Krishna, when you drink water, that's also me. So Krishna teaches us. Prabhupada says that in a conditioned state of existence, that is how we should remember, keep remembering Krishna. We drink water, thank Krishna. We see the sun, again thank Krishna. Remember me, all this is, we see the moon, again remember Krishna. Because you may say, then why does Krishna say that is me? Because there is no difference between energy and energetic. Achinta Veda Veda Tattva. Krishna can look at any living entity. Krishna says, among the animals, I am the lion. How can you say so? That means it is monism. It is not monism. Because everything is part of it. So I can say, this is me. It's my finger. But I can say, this is me, no? Correct? Suppose I look at a photograph of myself, I can say, this is me. But in our case, there is an illusion because there is a difference between body and the soul. But Krishna case, because there is no difference between body and himself, and even energies are not different from Krishna. So in that sense, Krishna can always say, when there is an animal or a lion, Krishna can say, that is me. Anything, Krishna says, this is me. And among the mountains and Himalaya, what does Krishna do with Himalaya? It is Krishna's energy, not different from Krishna in that way. So in this way we can understand, just like when I see the finger and I say this is me, when Krishna sees the mountain, he can also say this is me. Okay? It's the external energy of the Lord, even though it is separated energy, it belongs to Krishna. So in that way we can understand everything belongs to Krishna. Everything is part and parcel of Krishna. So it's not easy therefore to understand the Lord's pastime, and it is so privileged. We should feel so fortunate to hear from Lord Shiva about Krishna's beauty because he has access to it. Lord Shiva can see sometimes. When Krishna was there in the womb of Devaki, all the devatas, including Lord Shiva, were there offering prayers to Krishna. And so when Krishna descends to this world, they see him. And we know when we see any beautiful thing in this world, we get enchanted. Every part of this hand is so beautiful. But actually, if we have seen Krishna's beauty, then attraction will not be there. If theory is there, we know this is not matter. Now the question may come, when we see any beauty in this world, how do we hold ourselves? Prabhupada says, easiest way is Madhrivat Paradareshu, chapter closed. Therefore, that in our culture as brahmachari, any woman we see, we address as mother. Why do we do that? Because we know. Because we know. What do we know? We know that all of us have an experience of mother. Correct? Everybody has. And how with the love and affection we address the mother, we look at the mother. The same attitude of brahmachari is trained. Therefore, Prabhupada said, any woman you see, even a small girl, we should say mother. So that the mind is trained. Mother, 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 mother. We all know what is mother. And that is the easiest way to handle. The next stage that comes is that we can understand body is a bag of stool and urine. So we can be dissociated with that. It's only a bag of stool and urine. Like that. But this is even higher than that. But Lord Shiva is giving us the highest way. Instead of negating and doing all the drama, Krishna's beauty you look. And you hear. It's not that it is not potent. You hear the submission of Lord Shiva is saying with respect for his authority. He is a Mahajana. He is a topmost Vaishnava. When you hear from him the Krishna's beauty, fully heart is satisfied. Then you see any beauty, no interest in it. So it is so much potent. Because variety is the mother of enchantment. You may say, what is this? They are explaining on the chest of the Lord, there is one line, Lakshmi, there is a line on the chest of the Lord, golden line, streak is there. Sometimes it is said there is, this line is because of, one bunch of hair, or sometimes it is line, whichever way, there is a line there on the chest of Krishna. And that makes Krishna look even more beautiful. And that is where Lakshmi, just like somebody we love, we like to always embrace. Correct? So Lakshmi, being so dear to the Lord, is always in the chest of the Lord. Is always sitting at the chest of the Lord. So this is the beauty of the Lord. But you may say, why they are describing everything? One jewel is there on the neck, and then on the waist there is this thing, and this kind of cloth Krishna is wearing. His fingers are looking so beautiful, his thighs are looking so beautiful. Yes? This is the original beauty. The beauty had a definition because of Krishna. There are big philosophers, we were discussing some time ago, but again let us understand, they are not able to reconcile truth and beauty. They say what is truth cannot be beautiful. Because they know the packet of stool and urine is what we call as beauty in this world. They know actually there is nothing so special about it. At the same time they say what is beautiful is not truth. They get into full circle and they get fully confused after that and they have no answer. Here is the answer. Here is an answer. Because they say beauty is skin deep, it's just an illusion. But they still get enchanted. So they say this is beauty, then what is truth? Here is an answer. The answer is that actual beauty is Krishna's. If anything in this world looks like Krishna, it's so beautiful. Similarly, if anything looks like Radharani, the more it is near to Krishna and Radharani, the more we say something is beautiful. We can get a hint of Krishna's beauty in that way. But at the same time, this world is an imitation of Krishna's beauty. It's a packet of, just like a mannequin on a show, we should not be attracted. But even though we say, just like Mayavadis, what they do, they try to do neti, 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 neti. That's all. Mayavadi cannot begin also spiritual life without taking sannyas. First thing they will say in Shankara Sampradaya, you take sannyas, then we will start talking. First vairagya, then we talk. But Krishna conscience is so beautiful. Nothing. Kevala Ananda Kanda. Just enjoy. There is nothing to worry. Just enjoy. Chant Hare Krishna, so pleasurable it is. Enjoy. Anybody can enjoy. Unless he is a crazy fellow, anybody will enjoy. Pashugna. Except Pashugna, everybody enjoys Krishna consciousness. And then at the same time, simple philosophy is there. What is the philosophy here? Krishna is so beautiful. Explained by greatest authority, Lordship. Recorded in Bhagavad. So there is nothing. Just hear and enjoy meditating on Krishna's beauty. These words you can meditate on. Meditate. Krishna's eyes are like that. Just like we meditate on so many crazy things. Meditate on Krishna's beauty. Meditate on this variety. Variety is the mother of enjoyment. There is variety. And Prabhupada is warning here that there are so-called devotees of Lord Shiva, so-called devotees who are impersonalist. They do not accept the beauty of the Lord. But then they become lost in the variety of this world. It's not practical, their philosophy. Because just by negation I cannot live. I should be given something positive. Heart is seeking enjoyment. If we do not give him spiritual enjoyment, he will run for better enjoyment. Prabhupada says that the impersonalist philosophy actually has degraded society into sinful activities. Because people, if you don't give them the pleasure of Krishna consciousness, then the people will degrade to material consciousness. So the Lord Shiva is describing with great pleasure. In fact, there is an instance, the 4 Kumaras, they heard from their father about that we are not body, we are spirit, and they realized it also. And therefore they were called impersonalists. And also they heard from their father about Vaikuntha, but they are not seen it. So once they desire, let us go to Vaikuntha and see Narayana. But at this moment, the realization is up to impersonalism. Our realization is nothing. At least the realization was still impersonalism, and therefore they had the power to enter Vaikuntha. And they entered Vaikuntha. And this instance happened. Before that, they are stopped, separate issue. Then they enter, they see the beauty of the Lord. So beautiful. They were struck with wonder. Amazed they were. So that's what will happen actually. All of us, if we see Krishna, so beautiful. Yesterday we were discussing the rules and regulations that we follow in Krishna consciousness. Why do you want to follow those rules? Vajra, Vega, Manasaka, first unless there is a goal, nothing is good, nothing is bad. If suppose I am going to America, whatever little trouble, how much trouble people make to get a visa, do this. But provided, what happens? I know I am going there. So similarly, if I am going to Krishna, what is all the small rules and regulations? So to encourage us, to inspire us, to definitely go to the lotus feet of Krishna, the great acharyas, they explain the beauty of the Lord. And it should not be taken as Maya. Even Shukadeva Goswami was also, in beginning part of his life, he was realized in impersonalism. Even though he had heard Bhagavatam in synopsis, he was not realized. But later, when his father told him the whole Bhagavatam, he became an exalted devotee of the Lord. So in this way, we can understand that the Lord's glories are there, His beauty is there, and imagine how wonderful it will be to see Krishna in person. Prabhupada says, this desire should be there in our heart. Why I am not seeing Krishna? Why Krishna I am not seeing? This should be the predominant desire in my heart every moment. Prabhupada says, all you need to become lovely. We should become eager to see Krishna. So what is this Lord Shiva's discussion? It's a fact. It's a truth. It is not some imagination. And you hear this, it will be a great desire to see Krishna. Yes. Vedeshu sarve ahameva vedya. Through all the Vedas, Krishna has to be reached. Not that we just think about impersonal. No. Most of the people, when they discuss the philosophy, even the Bhagavata, body, mind, body, mind, body, mind, body. When they talk about the Lord's beauty, we see many times, even people recite Bhagavata. They don't talk about Lord's pastimes and Lord's beauties. Talk to what extent it has been revealed by the Acharya. Prabhupada is revealing what can be handled by us. That we discuss. No? See, Krishna did that pastime, the Bhagavata did the pastime. To talk about the pastimes of the Lord. And not that only body is there, mind is separate, the world is separate. That's okay. That's okay. But that is not going to help us. That will help to a certain extent. We should also, Prabhupada says, the two sides people may do. There are some people, what they do, they directly jump to the Lord pastimes. That Prabhupada says is sahajya. It is not correct. Everything is important. Just like in Bhagavad Gita also, many times we jump the first chapter. What is there? Some names of Prabhupada don't jump. This is also important. Because Krishna is there in the battlefield, everything is important now. The same way we study Bhagavad philosophy, some people just jump to Krishna Leela, as if nothing else is important. Correct? Everything is important. Prabhupada says, go step by step. In the same way, there are some people who go reverse. Sahaja is the one side, impersonal is the other side. They don't discuss Lord's Leela only. They discuss only body, mind, soul, body, mind, soul. Both are wrong. You have to take the middle path. As much the devotees are revealed in the Bhagavatam or the Acharya about the Lord's glories, yes, we can discuss. At the same time, we should also discuss fundamentals of Krishna consciousness. How I am not body, I am spirit, soul. Because Jnana, Vairagya go together. It's a parallel line. Jnana is there, Vairagya should also go. Now one side we are hearing the beauty of Krishna, at the same time, therefore it is said, always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Always remember Krishna is Jnana. Never forget Krishna is Vairagya. It has to go together. You cannot say, I will only think about Krishna. What about Vairagya? You have to also do that. Because mind will not stay there. It will try to jump. You say, no, I cannot do that. So do's and don'ts have to go parallelly. So we should be very grateful to Lord Shiva here, revealing more and more the beauty of Krishna. Because why? He has seen it. Not seen it, he is seeing it. He is the topmost Vaishnava. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santa sadeva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam sham sundaram achintya gunam swarupam govindamadi purusham tamaham mayami. So Prabhupada says Krishna is not Nirakar as the impersonalists are propagating. Krishna is Shama Sundara. It's so beautiful. So now we are getting the details of it as we are hearing in Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.